What's good, y'all? It's your boy Frankie T. We are back with another video, and man, Joe Biden is going crazy. He put his foot down. $6 trillion budget proposal, and man, you know, the Republicans, they ain't really mess with it. But yo, so if you're new to this channel, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, this is a finance channel, everything about money, you know, how to, you know, build more wealth and just how to go about with the news and what people or what the legislation is doing to help make you more money. So speaking on Joe Biden, if you haven't already watched the last video, last week I made a video on Joe Biden and, you know, about what the EVs and the infrastructure plan. So if you haven't checked that video out, I'll link it somewhere up here. You can check that, or in the description below, and you can go check out that video. Very insightful video. You know, a lot of people liked it. So, but anywho, so Joe Biden, he is looking for that $6 trillion federal budget plan to invest in infrastructure, to invest in education, childcare. There's a lot of things that was included there. You know, he's looking to put in a lot of money, like I mentioned in my last video about this. He's looking at, this is just a few of the things, $36.5 billion in public schools, no border funding for, or no, there's no border funding. So the wall, you know, so he's taking a huge sharp turn from Trump. With some of these things that are mentioned here, there's a huge shift from Trump. Like here you have the $14 billion for greenhouse gas emissions, which is a huge shift from Trump. He's looking on raising the corporate tax rate from 21%, which is currently which Trump had cut, to 28%, and wants to tax more of the wealthy earners in America, those who are earning $400,000 and above. He's looking to invest in Central America as far as stopping asylum seekers to coming into the U.S. And yeah, just like I said, with this is all things that are going to be included in the that $6 trillion budget proposal. $2 trillion of that being the infrastructure. So, you know, that's definitely a substantial amount. So, you know, there's a lot of things brewing here. The only thing that we're waiting on is, you know, the Republicans aren't taking this so well. You know, they're talking about inflation and what, like, yo, 2020, you know, we've been giving out stimulus. 2021, we gave out stimulus. We're giving unemployment to people. Like, we're just printing all this money and giving to people. And now you want us to give you guys $6 trillion to do all this extra stuff. We think inflation is going to be crazy. And hey, I mean, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, but I see where the Republicans are coming from. I see where, you know, because we see commodities, we see these asset prices that are just going out the roof. We see the housing market. I keep talking about the housing market. We see how much in the bubble the housing market is in. So, you know, all these things are going up in price because of these stimulus checks, because, you know, with stimulus, the one who's winning are the rich. The poor are the ones who are losing. Yeah, they get money, but they're gonna go and spend that money. And who's gonna get that money? The rich. So the rich are going to get richer, and that's where the poor get poorer. So it's just a lot of things right now. But Joe Biden as well, you know, he's been talking about, you know, what this infrastructure bill as well will be doing, or part of this budget, federal budget, is to reduce the unemployment rate in the job market. So the job market, you know, he's saying that bringing all these jobs back into the U.S. and with EVs and whatnot, or not even EVs, but also climate change and, you know, education and all that can give people better jobs, better paying jobs, and can reduce the unemployment rate to 4.7% by the end of this year. So he's getting very ambitious. There's a lot of things that you know, he's been talking about, and, you know, he's really taking a huge shift from Trump and wanting to instill and put policies down on the things that he wants to do. Again, I don't pick on any side, but, you know, what is your opinion on everything that's going on? You know, I'd love to hear you guys' opinion. You know, if you have something to say, go ahead and, you know, throw it down in the comments. I'd love to see your take, and maybe we can talk about it. But inflation, you know, inflation is a it's a huge animal. It's a big thing that's being talked about, and I think I should probably put a video out on that, because I don't know if people really understand inflation. Other than that, I'll continue to update on this. But, you know, big news, we'll see what happens, if it passes or if not, or, you know, if they make a compromise, we'll see what happens. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Respect each and every one of you. You know, small channel here. We're gonna continue to put out content, continue to put out videos to make sure that you guys have the understanding, the knowledge, and, you know, things to kind of invest in. I'm also, speaking of that, going to put in some things in the end of this video or whatnot of some of the companies that I'm in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you what to invest in, but these are some of the plays that I have going right now, based off of what's happening in anticipation of these bills being passed and whatnot, and this sort of move that Joe Biden is going for. Because EVs are very, very cheap, guys. You guys want to take a look, you know, Hyliion, Fuel Cell, you know, ChargePoint, you know, there's so much, you know, Tesla. I mean, those things have been just getting smacked, just against the wall, and just, you know, it's just been getting smacked. So it's a good time to get into those things right now. Again, not a financial advisor, but that's what I see, and that's what I have been applying and doing. And I've already been seeing some gains here and there. Hoping to really see a substantial amount as time goes, and hopefully some positive things come out of what's going on. But again, other than that, you know, if you felt like you got some value out of this, I'd love it if you like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a great one. Peace.
And that's exactly.
If y'all see this hashtag RossFit, but what it is, you know, earlier this summer, you know, Reebok had, you know, introduced me to a trainer, and what he turned me on to is, let's say for instance, if you got on a treadmill and you did that shit for 30 minutes, yeah, you burning calories, but you could be doing something that's burning calories and building muscle at the same time. So it's like you working out a shorter time. I could go out and do some shit for 20 minutes and
Smash it.
you could be looking like this, you heard me?
It's working, fam, and like.
Everybody who see this, go ahead and hashtag CrossFit, hit me on Twitter. Let me know if your girl wants, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking realize that, because, baby, this grind is hard work, fam. The grind is, let's not front about the grind. If you ain't fit in a champion out there.
You know, the most I used to do for exercise was stand up to count the money, you know what I'm saying? But now...
But you might be on your feet for a few hours.
But now they...
2 times.
Hey, T-Mills, hey, I need that guap in my hand. 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 I need that guap in my hand.